2 years of English classes, maybe three. You know the grammar. You've memorized the words. But when someone asks you a simple question, in English, your mind goes blank. The words are stuck somewhere between your brain and your mouth. You open your mouth and nothing comes out naturally. Sound familiar? Here's the thing. Nobody tells you you don't have a learning problem. You have a practice problem. Your brain knows English, but your mouth has never learned how to speak it. That changes today, right now, because of what you're about to do in the next 20 minutes will connect your brain to your mouth in a way textbooks never could. This is slow shadowing practice. 200 real sentences. Not hello, good morning nonsense. Real conversations that you'll actually use tomorrow. And here's what makes this different. You won't just listen, you'll speak. Every single sentence. Your voice, your rhythm, your English. By the end of this video, you'll feel something you haven't felt before. Confidence. Not because I told you some theory, because you actually spoke English for 20 minutes straight. Stay with me, because the last 50 sentences are going to surprise you. They're not just practice, they're the exact words that will change how you think about yourself as an English speaker. Let's start speaking. Listen to each sentence, then repeat it exactly as you hear it. Don't think, just echo, like a shadow. I've been studying English for years, but I still can't speak fluently. Every time someone talks to me, my mind goes blank. I understand when I listen, but I can't form sentences quickly. The words are in my head, but they won't come out naturally. I'm tired of feeling embarrassed when I try to speak. I know the grammar, I know the vocabulary, but speaking feels impossible. I want to express my thoughts clearly without hesitation. I need to sound more natural when I speak. I'm afraid of making mistakes, so I don't speak at all. I want to have real conversations, not just repeat from textbooks. You just spoke 10 real sentences, not textbook English, real frustrations, real desires. That's already different from what you've been doing. Keep going. Could you say that a bit slower, please? I didn't quite catch that. Would you mind repeating? What do you mean by that exactly? I'm not sure. I understand. Could you explain it differently? Sorry, I need a moment to think. Let me make sure I got this right. You're saying that we should meet tomorrow. Can you give me an example to make it clearer? Just to confirm, the deadline is next Friday? I'm having trouble understanding the main point. Could you speak a little slower? I want to follow along. I'm sorry, I lost you around the part about the schedule. Would it be possible to explain that one more time? I think I understand, but I'm not completely sure. Let me repeat what you said to see if I got it right. That makes sense, but I have a quick question about it. Notice what's happening. You're not memorizing, you're speaking. Your mouth is learning the rhythm, the melody. That's how fluency actually builds, not through lists, through movement. What are you planning to do this weekend? I'm thinking about going to the park if the weather is nice. That sounds like a great idea. Can I join you? Of course. The more, the merrier. What time should we meet up? How about around 10 in the morning? Perfect. I'll meet you at the main entrance. Should I bring anything with me? Maybe just some water and sunscreen. Sounds good. I'm really looking forward to it. Have you tried that new restaurant on Fifth Avenue? Not yet, but I've heard really good things about it. We should go on together sometime this week. I'd love that. When are you free? I'm available on Wednesday evening after 6. Wednesday works. For me. Let's do it. Great. I'll make a reservation. Should I pick you up, or do you want to meet there? Let's just meet there. It's easier for both of us. Perfect. See you on Wednesday then. Do you feel it? Your mouth is getting comfortable. The awkwardness is fading. This is what practice actually feels like. Not studying, speaking. Keep that momentum. I've been thinking a lot about changing my career. That's a big decision. What's making you consider it? I just feel like I'm not growing in my current position. I completely understand. I felt the same way a few years ago. What did you do to figure out the right move? I talked to people in different fields and explored my options. That sounds like a smart approach. I should try that too. Definitely. It really helped. Clear my mind. I'm just worried about making the wrong choice. It's normal to feel that way, but sometimes you just have to take the leap. I'm so excited about this opportunity. It could change everything. I can tell your enthusiasm is contagious. I've been working toward this for months, and it's finally happening. That's incredible. You really deserve this. Thank you. Your support means a lot to me. I'm a bit nervous, to be honest, about what comes next. That's completely normal, but I know you'll do great. I hope so. I just want to make the most of it. You will cover, trust yourself, and enjoy the journey. Thanks. I really needed to hear that today. You're halfway there, 100 sentences. Your voice has been speaking English and for 10 minutes straight. That's more than most people do in a week of classes. But here's where it gets powerful. The next 100 sentences are going to shift something inside you. Could you help me with something when you have a minute? Of course. What do you need help with? I'm struggling to understand this part of the instructions. No problem. Let me take a look. I think the issue is right here in this section. Oh, I see it now. That makes much more sense. I'm glad I could help. Feel free to ask any time. I really appreciate your patience with me. Don't mention it. We all need help from time to time. Thanks again. You really unsaved me today. Would you mind showing me how to do this? Not at all. It's actually pretty straightforward. First, you click here, then you select this option. Okay, I'm following. What comes next? Then you just enter the information and hit submit. That's it. It's simpler than I thought. Exactly. Once you do it, a few times it becomes automatic. I feel much more confident now that I've seen it. That's great. Practice makes perfect. I'll definitely Sakadwar E. Remember this for next time. Your brain is doing something right now. It's not translating anymore. It's starting to think in patterns, in rhythm. This is the moment where English stops being a foreign language and starts becoming your language. In my opinion, this is the best option available. I can see why you think that, but have you considered the alternatives? Yes, I've looked at everything else and nothing compares. That's a fair point. I trust your judgment on this. What do you think we should do about the situation? I think we should wait and see how things develop. I'm not sure. Waiting is the best strategy right now. You might be right. Maybe we should take action sooner. Let's discuss the pros and cons before we decide. Good idea. We need to consider all angles. Personally, I prefer the second approach over the first. Can you explain why you feel that way? It just seems more practical for our current needs. I see what you mean. That makes a lot of sense. I'm glad we're on the same page now. From my perspective, the timing couldn't be better. I agree. Everything seems to be aligning perfectly. We should move forward this hour while we have this opportunity. Absolutely. Let's not waste any time. I'm confident this is the right decision for us. 140 sentences. Your mouth knows these patterns now. The hesitation is gone. You're not thinking about grammar. You're just speaking. This is what fluency feels like. This place looks absolutely beautiful in the evening. I know the sunset makes everything magical here. The atmosphere is so peaceful and relaxing. It's the perfect spot to unwind after a long day. I could stay here for hours, just enjoying the view. Me too. It's amazing how nature can calm your mind. This reminds me of a place I visited years ago. Really, where was that? It was a small town by the coast in Italy. That sounds incredible. I'd love to go there someday. The weather has been unusually warm this week. I've noticed that too. It's quite different from last year. I wonder if this means summer will come early. It's possible. The climate seems to be changing. Either way, I'm enjoying the sunshine while it lasts. The food here tastes even better than I expected. I told you, this restaurant never disappoints. Everything is Hasser, so fresh and perfectly seasoned. The chef really knows how to bring out the flavors. I'm definitely coming back to try more dishes. You're almost there, 20 more sentences. But these aren't just sentences. These are affirmations. These are the words that change how you see yourself. Listen carefully, then say them like you mean them. I'm proud of how far I've come with my English. Every day, I'm getting better at expressing myself clearly. I'm not afraid to make mistakes because that's how I learn. Each conversation is practice that makes me stronger. I trust my ability to communicate in English. I'm becoming more confident with every word I speak. I can feel my fluency improving day by day. I deserve to speak English with confidence and clarity. I'm building a skill that will serve me for life. I choose to practice because I believe in my progress. I understand much more than I give myself credit for. I'm capable of having real conversations in English. I won't give up, even when it feels challenging. I'm grateful for this opportunity to grow and improve. I'm not comparing myself to others. I'm on my own journey. Every small victory is worth celebrating along the way. I know that consistent practice leads to real results. I'm ready to use my English in the real world. I am an English speaker, and I'm improving every single day. My voice matters, and I will use it with confidence. 200 sentences. You just spoke English for 28 minutes. But more than that, you proved something to yourself. Your mouth can speak English naturally, fluently, without freezing. Now here's what most people do. They watch this video, they feel good for 5 minutes. Then they forget about it. Don't be most people. Here's what you need to do right now. First, hit that subscribe button because we're creating more practice videos like this, focused on real speaking, not textbook nonsense. Second, come back tomorrow and do this again. But this time, record yourself. Listen to your own voice, speaking these sentences. You'll be shocked at how good you sound. Third, pick 5 sentences from today, any 5, and use them this week. Text them, say them, write them down. Because English isn't something you learn, it's something you use. And here's your real challenge. Drop a comment below. Tell me which sentence felt the most powerful when you said it. Which one made you feel like, yes, I can actually speak English? I read every single comment, everything you need to keep this momentum going. Remember this moment right now. You just spent 20 minutes speaking English. That's more than most people do in a month. You're not stuck anymore. You're not a beginner who can't speak. You're someone who just spoke 200 sentences. That's who you are now. See you in the next practice. Keep speaking, keep growing, and keep proving to yourself that you can do this because you just did.